Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, my friend. New week, new you. Here we are. This reading is going to be, if you're catching it in real time, is for the week ahead, which is around like the last few days of July and the first few days of August. Not quite at the retrograde, but we're in the retrograde shadow right now for Mercury retrograde. So thank you so much for clicking here. We're going to use some oracles this time, and then we're going to use some tarot. We're going to clarify a little bit, find out what's coming up for you in the week ahead, Taurus. Thanks so much for clicking here. I appreciate you, my bull gang. Tell me what's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus. It's coming up for Taurus in the week ahead. Now, whenever you find this reading, it could resonate with you. It is a general reading, so whether you find it today, tomorrow, or next year, it could still resonate. All right. Taurus, the Emperor keeps showing up in your reading. It did, I believe, in your last bonus, possibly. And yeah, so here we go. We've got patience and planning. We've got material harvest, and we've got the Emperor, who is the authority. Patience and planning. I feel like coming into this week that's coming up ahead, that there is going to be some planning that needs to go on around your material harvest. I feel like you're going to be getting an influx of something, an influx of money, an influx of food, an influx of, it feels like there, with the material harvest here, that is sort of the celebration, right? That's the Nine of Pentacles. That's like having more than you need. So it feels like maybe you need to find a place to share it, or I feel like for some of you here, this is the material harvest that you've been waiting for. I feel like what all your patience and planning is accumulating to the material harvest, that you will now become the Emperor. You'll be the person who is in charge of it all. You'll have all of the energies balanced. You'll have all of the wisdom, stability. You'll be able to do whatever you want now. It feels like somebody's getting a nest egg. Maybe you're getting a promotion, possibly a promotion or a bonus or something like that, if it's at the workplace. But please understand, the material harvest can be anything in your 3D world. It could be a house, a car, money, could be good health, good energy, could be any of that. Tell me what else we need to know about Taurus, please. We have the flow. That's why you're able to bring in this material wealth, I feel here. This material harvest is because you are in the flow, my friend. So I'm speaking to somebody here who has decided to stop pushing against the universe. Figured out you're going the wrong way. If it's dramatic and terrible and awful, you know it, you're going the wrong way. I feel like you're now in the flow. We do have material harvest. It says approve. So I don't know if it's like the universe approves of it, or you're being approved for material harvest. For somebody out there, you could be approved for a loan that you've been waiting on, maybe a mortgage or something like that. So it's going to bring, whatever's approved is going to bring material harvest. Tell me about the Emperor, please. We have gratitude. Interesting. So for some of you, maybe the Emperor is coming to help you. For others of you, you are turning into the Emperor once all of this comes through. And I feel like all you have to give after that is gratitude. Just in a lot of great gratitude that you've made it to this level of authority here, this level of being in charge of everything, being in charge of your money flow. That's the best thing I think about being in business for myself, is that I'm in charge of how much money I make, right? How hard I want to work, if I want to take time off. And I feel like you're now going to become in charge of that. So like I said, it could be through some sort of an approval on a loan, or a mortgage. Maybe you're moving from renting to buying a house. We've got the bottom of the deck says reflect. So I feel like it's reflecting on, we've got all of these planets here, right? And the moon. I think it's like giving thanks is what it feels like, reflecting with empathy, giving thanks and gratitude for whatever it is that's coming at you this week. Bottom of the deck here, we have movement, choices, and decisions. And so I feel like that's what's coming up. That's part of this patience and planning and material harvest. Taurus, we have a new deck. So if you didn't see the sneak peek yet, if you didn't see the Aries reading, I used it for Aries first. It is a new deck to me. It just came in. It's called This Might Hurt Tarot. You've seen it before, I'm sure, on the platform. Other readers have used it, but I like it. I like the energy. Just got it, just arrived today, so probably going to be using this for a little bit this week. See if I can get my energy into it here. All right. Tell me about Taurus, please. What else do we need to know about Taurus? What else do we need to know about Taurus, please? We have the Lovers, Taurus, patience and planning. Oh, you have stopped pushing against the universe. It does feel like somebody here is now in the flow. You're like, whatever. If it comes, fine. If it arrives, that's fine. If it doesn't, fine. I've got other things to do in the meantime. We've got the 9 of Wands under material harvest. I do feel there has been somebody here who's been sweating it out. You've been sweating. What if I don't get it? What if? I think you've been ifing yourself to get to death. This person here has got, all this paperwork here to do. Yeah, it does look like somebody's paying bills here. So I feel like this just shows up in the nick of time. So for those of you, material harvest is the 9 of Pentacles. For those of you who are in business for yourself, I feel like business is about to pick up for you, or you have an approval on a loan that you needed or something like that. It might be a good week to apply for a loan, possibly. What else do we have? We do have the Page of Swords. Interesting. Because the Page of Swords is like about new communication. It's also about being alert and observant, right? It's also about being ready to face any sorts of challenges that come along. We've got the King of Cups. Interesting here. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Taurus. I love it. I love it. The 10 of Pentacles is everything that you want, right? The 10 of Pentacles is possibly a long-term relationship, but if we're looking at this approval of the material harvest, I feel like it's coming in. You get approved for the loan, or you get approval for the, maybe you're taking a higher position at work. Maybe you're going to get some sort of a bonus or promotion. What else do we have? We have the Death card. Interesting. So all other things must end, so something else can begin. And I feel like you are now learning about, with the Page of Swords, you're now learning about all the ways in which you have to balance everything as the person who is in charge of it all. In the mortgage, the mortgage, the money, the payback of the loan, or whatever it is. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Cups over here. Very interesting. All right, let's clarify just a little bit here. So what I feel is going on here is that we do have patience and planning. I feel like somebody stopped pushing against the universe and just said, look, if my person's going to show up, they'll show up. I'm going to stop focusing on it. I'm going to stop putting the macro lens on it, so it's the only thing I'm thinking about. I feel like you've decided, look, if it shows up, it shows up. And when you release that, Taurus, that's when you get in the flow. You're like, yeah, it's going to show up when it shows up. One day that chair will be full. And I feel like you are connected to the universe. You're like, it is what it is. It's going to show up. And I feel like who is showing up is possibly the King of Cups. And no matter what sign the King of Cups is, could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, but no matter what sign the King of Cups is, this is somebody who you can see is very stable in a storm. They know how to navigate choppy waters. This person has a smile on their face. They're like, it's okay, I got you. This is somebody who's protective and kind. No matter what sign they are somebody who is a lot of depth. They are somebody who's also a king in their life. So they do have a lot of life experience. They could be somebody who's older than you. They don't have to be. But I feel like now that you've let go and you've gotten into the flow and you've gotten into, I feel like somebody here is doing something else with their time other than worrying about who's coming to love them. The patience and planning part of it tells me you're either building a business or you are applying for a loan, or I feel like you're really keeping busy in your life, in your world. All right. Things are all flipped about here. Hang on. All right, tell me more about Taurus, please. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Justice card. And we have the Five of Swords. Taurus, I have a feeling that this has happened before. I think that there is somebody that I feel that you have had some words with. Somebody who you no longer consider to be someone who you want in your life, or someone who anything's going to work out with, or something like that. We do have the Justice card. Somebody who is hard with their words or harsh with their thoughts with you, or somebody who felt like, I won that, fine, Taurus has gone away, or maybe you felt that way. Take it as it resonates, but somebody's coming back to make things right. And I think it's the King of Cups. We do have the Knight of Cups here. This person is coming in with romance on the mind. And I think that your back is totally to this person, and that's why they're showing up. I feel like you're like, you know what, I'm not even going to think about that argument we haven't had anymore. I just need to get balance in my life. I'm going to start planning for the future. And I feel like now that you're in the flow and your mind is off it, somebody is about to arrive. Tell me more about Taurus, please. Taurus, I feel like you have some big money stuff coming up here. Somebody was asking in the comments, what about money? Here it is. Look at this. Somebody who's been worrying about the bills. Somebody who's been really worried. You're right at the very edge of something that's about to change in your favor. 10 of Pentacles and the material harvester here. That's the 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and something is being approved. Tell me more about this. We have the 6 of Wands. You're about to get some sort of victory with your pentacles here. We've got the 4 of Swords. The universe has noticed, Taurus, that you have repaired your finances. So if you're the person who's been working really hard to pay off debt, pay off bills, not live above your means, pay off your credit cards, I feel like the universe is noticing that you are no longer weighed down or bogged down by the tasks of money, by trying to balance the books. I feel like somebody here has found discipline in finances. And that's truly when this is all going to happen for you. When the universe knows, if I give you a little bit and you squander it, then you're not going to win the lottery. If I give you a little bit and you squander it, then no, the loan's not approved. But the universe is seeing you here. And I feel like you have been weighed down, bogged down by money matters, I want to say. But now I feel that you are at the edge of victory, being able to heal these money matters. So this could be a loan that is for, or maybe it's a grant. Like if you have a business, you could maybe get a grant wherever you live. But it feels like you are going to be approved for this material harvest here. You do have the Death card. Things are changing and your heartbreak is turning to abundance. I love it. Something is about to be born here. You can see her belly's full there, right? And you can see that possibly there's something that's ready to be born. And I think what's ready to be born is Pentacles. Because I feel like you've really been focused on building your Pentacles, being really good with your money. And I feel like you're about to be blessed here. Tell me about the Death card and the Page of Swords here. Something has changed. Something has changed because you've learned a lesson. That's why you've become the authority. Some sort of shift in the collective here. So I always keep telling you guys, when you shift your focus, I will shift my focus. That's the way it works. I'm reading the energy of the collective, right? The collective majority. And it feels like something really has shifted. And if you ask me, I think it's this. I think that we have shifted the collective into a place of gratitude, and that's why things are about to change here. Tell me about the Death card, please. We do have the 6 of Swords. It gives you movement. The Ace of Pentacles is here with the Devil. So I feel like you've learned your lesson. No more squandering of money. No more obsessively spending it as it arrives. No more spending money on too many shoes or too many bags or too many Armani suits, right? A car you don't need. Maybe you sold the second car. I feel like somebody here is getting out of the clutches of the devil. You're no longer chained to anything. You are the one who makes the decisions. You're the one who makes the decisions about money flowing in and out, and it's coming in as bringing you some sort of really good, abundant opportunity here. The the Ace of Pentacles is the one that will change your life, and I feel like you finally are going to get some movement here. So for those of you who have been in the clutches of a place where the sun was not shining, there it is. Leo season is for you, Taurus. I feel like with Leo, the sun in Leo here, it is showing you everything that you need to see here. There is a transformation which now gives you movement. The 6 of Swords is here. You're no longer stuck in your head about your pentacles. I feel like you were here. It feels like you were here. Something was going on in your world where you were codependently connected or attached to whatever money that came in. It feels like whatever came in immediately went out. That's what it feels like here. Your lover, the person who's coming in, could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. They could be someone who is a Libra, but I do feel there is romantic feelings here. Tell me about the Five of Swords. It feels like it almost feels like people are making up here. Like it feels like we had an argument, but the way you can see the way she is holding this person, it's like, it's all right, you're fine, you're okay. I feel like somebody is going to come face to face with someone who they maybe had harsh words with. And for some of you, it could be months since you've spoken with this person, but I feel like you are making a choice to invite somebody back in and saying, it's okay, we're going to be fine, we'll work this out. Tell me who the lover is, please. It could be a Gemini as well. Tell me more about the lovers, please. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Look at that. Five of Wands. There was some sort of argument. Somebody was fighting themselves internally, and then it turned into being an external argument. And I don't know how long ago that was, but this is the past energy. You can take it for what it is worth for you. We do have the Queen of Pentacles here. It tells me that somebody here decided they wanted to settle things. I want to settle down. I think it's you, Taurus, because we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy and the Two of Cups along with the Five of Wands tells me you're no longer fighting yourself about love. You've gotten into the flow. You stopped pushing against the universe and said, you know what, just bring me whatever it is. I'm going to stop asking for a particular person, a particular time, a particular day. Just bring me what is mine. Bring me what I deserve. And so if you're brave enough to ask the universe about what you deserve, then I feel like it shows up for you here. Tell me what it is you're worrying about in terms of money. Something came to an end. So possibly you could have moved. You could have moved away from the family home. Maybe somebody chased you away. We do have the Knight of Swords here, who looks a little aggressive. I'm just saying. So there could have been an aggressive conversation and something came to an end. Maybe it was in a relationship, but maybe it was in a family situation. It feels like it could be because of the Ten of Pentacles that maybe you decided, you know what, I'm just going to move away. I know we've created a lot of memories together, but I'm just going to move away. But then maybe you left in a moment's notice. You're like, I'm just going to take my shit and go. I'm done. And then I feel like you apply for the loan. It feels like somebody here is healing their finances because they've left something that was really heartbreaking. It almost feels like somebody betrayed you, Taurus. And so you just decided it's time to go. It's heartbreaking, and the Ten of Swords is here. And so is the Death card. Something has come to an end. And so I feel like it's something that might be to do with the family because of the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like it worried you a lot because they said, fine, if you're going right now, you have no financial support. And you're like, fine, I'll make it work. And so I feel like that's what you did here. Why is the Devil here, please? Tell me about the Devil for Taurus, please. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Chariot. You do figure it out. That's what it is. Two swords. What you've done is you've alchemized everything. You've become the alchemist. You decided, you know what? People think I'm not going to do it. They feel like I'm blocked, that I'm not going to be able to go, but I'm going. Don't tell Taurus not to go. Don't tell Taurus not to. Don't tell them no. Because if you put them in a square room or a round room and tell them to find a corner, they will. They will build a corner if they have to. So I feel like there's clarity here. I feel like there's clarity, incoming messages that you get. I feel like it gives you some sort of a victory in a block that you had. I feel like you've removed some sort of a block, Taurus, and now you've become the Emperor. Whether you are feminine or masculine, I feel like the Death card is here, which means that everything that was stopping you is now done. I feel like you get some education here, and the Ace of Pentacles is here to say everything is about to change, but you did it on your own. Nobody did it for you. It was because of some crazy realization that you had here, Taurus, that you were being restricted. You were being restricted, so you had to close a chapter. The World card, you had to close a chapter, use your intuition in order to move on. I feel like the World card here is the realization was you got to close a chapter and head on yourself. So somebody could have left a relationship, could have left a family situation, could have left a long-term relationship. Maybe it's a divorce. Take it as it resonates for you. But I feel like you had some sort of a realization. I got to go. I'll do it on my own. Don't tell me not to do it. I will do it on my own. I'm going to leave it right here, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'll be back, though, because I'm always back. Love you guys. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.